Hi, I'm Michael Gadlin.
Hi, I'm Kate Perdoni.
Welcome to Arts District from Rocky Mountain PBS.
We're so lucky to be here in Michael Gadlin's very own artist studio in Denver.
That's right. This is so fun, and I love doing the show here.
I
It's
love
so
it.
unique.
It's amazing.
And there's obviously so much to love about Colorado.
That's right, the mountains, the lifestyle.
Craft beer and wine, of course.
Yes, wine. There are now over 150 wineries across Colorado.
That's unbelievable. Arts District executive producer Jenny Castor takes us to the vineyards where the magic happens.
Tasting a lot of wines, beautiful wines that you're made in Colorado.
But I think that Colorado has its unique fingerprint.
3 golds and a silver.
Some of the white wines are beautiful.
Every Cabernet Franc we've produced received either gold or double gold.
This is a story about Colorado.
Colorado cherries, you can't beat them. Colorado peaches, you can't beat them.
Yes, Colorado.
So why would grapes be any different?
And an eagerness to share what's happening here.
It's really important that we use only Colorado grapes, because after all, wine is very expressive of where it's grown. So it's kind of a slam dunk to go win these competitions.
Well, maybe not that easy. John and Ula started Bookcliff Vineyards in 1996.
Took a while to get started, planted from scratch. So 3 years later, then we started the winery. Started in the basement of our house.
More than 20 years later,
We received a double gold and we're in contention for Best of Show.
there are 2 tasting rooms and more than 14 grape varieties to rave about. It's here on Colorado's western slope where the magic begins.
We own vineyards in Palisades. We have 40 acres that we're farming there. We grow Bordeaux varieties, which are all your Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, Malbec. And we have also Spanish varieties, Tempranillo, Grassiano. And then we also have Portuguese varieties. We have a grape called Suzal. So here we are at Bookcliff Vineyards, our facility in Boulder, where we make the wine.
Bottling is done by hand with help from a team of volunteers.
We're bottling a sweet rosé that we call Touch of Red.
There's synergy here, and it radiates across the state.
We're in downtown Evergreen in our tasting room / restaurant.
Creekside Cellars has also been making wine for over 2 decades.
If we all support each other, it's a grander view, so we try to build each other up.
Success is good for all.
The goal is to get the word out about Colorado wine. You may not have a 91-point wine, but you still make wine. We're all in this together, and we all have to be in it together.
It takes 3 to 5 years once you plant vines before you can get a viable commercial harvest.
Doug Caskey runs the Wine Industry Development Board, part of the Colorado Department of Agriculture. For him, time is the key. Vines have matured, winemakers are experimenting. The time is right for Colorado's new craft industry.
There's been a lot of sparks and glimmers of potential in the Colorado wine industry for many years, and things just seem to keep solidifying.
The growing season has hot days and cool nights.
The season when the grapes are maturing, that's significant because it preserves the acidity in the grapes, and you want to get the balance of the acidity and the ripeness and the sugars, and that's what makes a great wine.
Plus, Colorado has an added bonus: low humidity.
The arid climate means we have very little disease and pest pressure, so we don't have to apply as many chemical inputs. I got an email from one of our judges at the Governor's Cup this year that said, "Wines get better and better every year. It's so exciting to watch."
Softness in the beginning, firmness in the middle.
Back to the annual Colorado Governor's Cup competition. The Cab Francs, Merlots, Chardonnays, all tasted within these sterile rooms on the MSU Denver campus.
Our role as judges is to determine which wines are tasting the most exuberantly, that have the most vibrancy, are most likely to please the greatest number of people.
That was a beautiful wine.
And then you bring it to the attention of the public, you hope, by saying, well, it's gold medal. That's a wine almost everybody, maybe even everybody, will like on some level.
We're not one size fits all, because we have wineries in Grand Junction and in Paonia and on the Front Range and down in Canyon City. Everybody's doing something different.
Get ready. Colorado's got a new frontier. This time, it's wine.
In certain varieties, they have achieved international level of perfection.
I think we have huge potential.
I kind of like to describe it as an awakening.
So here's a word of advice. If you find a Colorado wine that you love, you'd better grab a few bottles.
Those batches go really fast.
And we've got some extra content on our website.
See more from Creekside Cellars and from the vineyards in Palisade.